My name is John McGee. I'm 22 years old, and I stayed in Edinburgh before, but when I was 12 I moved to Dundee, and then I came back here when I was 19. Well, I found out my gran was dying, so I had to come back and be there for family.
My name's John Dow, and I'm 22. I've stayed in Edinburgh for about 5 years. I'm interested in going to the gym and music, that's what I would do.
I'm David McGee. I'm 22 years old, and I'm originally from Edinburgh. I left Edinburgh because I was placed in care.
My name's Rosie Prycovey. I'm 18 years old and I've lived in Edinburgh all my life. My favourite hobbies is video games. I have a large collection of video game consoles at home, and I'm never without my DS.
I like anime, and I like watching all sorts of different animated movies. Before, when I moved back to Edinburgh, I didn't have any friends, but because of anime, I've made a friend.
My interests are basically, I was brought up a lot around music, so I do listen to some music. Also, I have an interest in anime. When I was 15 at college, I had no interest. I found it hard to fit in until we started speaking to people. There was this one friend in particular called Paul. He was an anime lover, so he got us into watching anime.
I'm on the autistic spectrum. More specifically, I have Asperger's syndrome. But just as a normal sort of medical thing, I wasn't diagnosed until my mid-teens.
Music really started for me is when I was younger, and I went through a stage of getting in trouble and mixed in with the wrong crowd. And when I stayed at a state of trouble, I just started keeping my head down and really got into my music, and it's just progressed from there, really, yeah. If you listen to some certain tracks, there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of joy, do you know what I mean? It's expressing yourself, really. But I'd say Edinburgh's been a really big influence on my music because it's a whole different culture to where I am. When I came up here, I was sort of still young, still getting in trouble and being stupid. But I've started hanging about with the right people. My vision for the future in Edinburgh would hopefully be there'd be more in place for people that struggle, people who are homeless, single parents and stuff like that. Main issue by 2050, whatever. They should be targeting homelessness, single mothers and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? People that actually struggle.
Edinburgh should start doing more for the anime community and the otaku community. Conventions, more anime shops.
There's not really a lot of, from what I can tell, easy access to support for people like me. So that sort of left me quite anxious and a little bit depressed.
Once you're home, you know you're home. And Edinburgh was one of those places what made me actually feel as if I belonged here.
In 2050, I would hope that Edinburgh had more easy access to support for autistic people, people with anxiety and depression and stuff, because I grew up using video games as a way of escaping it, which honestly wasn't really the best way to handle the situation. And in reality, I needed the support to actually get out, make friends, socialise, and that's left me at 18 years old with really bad anxiety.
On the road by the block, making shots, getting rich, steady chasing the pace. It's survival we live, it's survival with the fittest, that's the vibe of the shit. Listen, sometimes I wish that I can just disappear. Change is the same, been the arc couple years, but I'm still on the grind, spitting venom in my tears. When I've been on the grind, spitting venom, still air light. Man, it's John Dunn.